Hey guys, Zomfox here, and today it is time for part 8 of our Pokemon Shield journey. Now, we just got our second gym badge after beating Nessa. We had Queen the Combi evolve into Vespiquen, and now it is time to go to the restaurant. So here's Elena, Elena, I think it's Elena, bringing us to, got the chairman's card, and we're going to go down there to the restaurant, talk to him. I think this is just some extra world building. I don't remember how long it takes to get to the third gym leader. I would hope not too long, but it's time to go to the restaurant up here and meet with Rose and them. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, I did. Good thing we have the bike now, which is really nice to have. Does this take me there in a different way? Ooh, there's an item here, though. There we go. 5 net balls. Okay, well, if in the future we do decide to do the Pokédex, that'll be huge. I forgot you can supercharge the bike. I did not remember that. That's huge. Get us here a bit faster. Go inside now. Again, that last gym battle was a pretty tough one, but we were able to get the W, though. Made some smart decisions during that fight, statistically wise. You know, what stats were going to lower, and it was great, so it was huge. Alright, so we're talking to... So, you think this is talking about the Darkest Day, right? I think this is kind of this start thing. Let's see. Chairman Rose and his great little disguise getup, whatever. Go to E here. Obvious choice. Local cuisine. Just talking to the old professor, the wishing stars, which we still haven't gotten like any of them. Dynamaxing, power spot detector. Location gallery, a lot of people with Dynamax. I don't like hearing the professor is worried. So you may be a good fit to visit the Hammerlock. Let's see. So we're talking about the history of that. Okay, so is that already it? Okay. Alright, so nothing else. Okay, so basic stuff. I thought this was a longer cutscene, but I guess not. So let's see. Got the water badge. Yes, we did. Retaliate. We got another TM. That's nice. That's a good TM as well. That's the one where if your Pokemon faces more damage. I might teach that to somebody. I don't think, off the top of my head, I don't think it's going to be really great on anyone that we have right now because it's a physical move. Alright, we're not battling though, right? My number 2 doing special training. Okay. So you have to go there. Got it. So I guess we do go to the right now. Let's just check the map to see exactly where we have to head up to now. Okay, so the Galar Mine. Oh, so Motostoke's at... Oh, that's right. Hammerlock is Raihan's. I thought Motostoke was where you had to go back to Raihan. So you literally just do a full... And then you take the wild area. Okay, I'm starting to remember. Again, like I said, it's been a long time since I played this game. I'm starting to remember now. Starting to get that memory of it. I hope there's not an HM. Oh, okay, it's just a regular Pokeball. I'm not going over there to get that item. So another one of these great caves, saying that sarcastically if you couldn't tell. Wimpod. We have to battle Bede again? Okay, can I swap to Vespiquen first? Please? Against low level, okay. I'm gonna hit him with a hold on a minute. And we're doing that because I did not know we had a battle here. Just like the last time we battled them, we're gonna start with Queen. The reason is because we have Struggle Bug, and Struggle Bug, of course, lowers special attack. We're going against Pokemon that are Psychic types because Bede, at this point, is still a Psychic type trainer. So we need a lower special attack so we don't take as much damage, and hopefully knock out at least 2, maybe even 3 Pokemon. We should outspeed it. No, Vespiquen is not nearly as fast as I thought it was, but we should easily outspeed a Solosis. Just Struggle Bug it. Please tell me outspeed. Good. This is going to do like about 2/3 probably. So we nearly one-shot it. Beautiful. That's that higher special attack that we get with Vespiquen. Corona bit. I beat you the first time, Bede. I'm about to beat you again. Psyshock. Ooh, is that physical move? I think that's a weird one. I think it's a physical move that doesn't make direct contact, but still doesn't do a lot of damage. Just in case there's a... Well, I know it's not a berry, but we're going to use Bug Bite because it's Super Potion. No, that is not why I did it. I'd like to say that was a smart move because this will one-shot it because it's a 10 base power higher. Plus, Stab makes it even higher a move, so it's huge. So, down goes Solosis. Easy W on that one. Hop, it did not level up. I think I did check finally. So, Wooloo evolves in 3 levels. At level 24, we get a double, which would be huge. Gothita. So, Gothita, we're going to use Struggle Bug on you. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Didn't hurt Neo's bad again. That's that physical stat right there. Low physical stat for Gothita, but that still did a lot of damage. Okay, good thing you Struggle Bug that time. It's going to use Rock Tomb again. I'm not going to swap. Ooh, it only raises speed though, right? Oh, it's Special Attack. I forgot about that in the last battle, but it's not going to use a special. It's going to use Rock Tomb again. Not going to knock me out. It's going to lower my speed, so we're going to have to swap Queen out because we're not going to outspeed, and we're probably going to be one-shot by whatever comes out next. But we'll Struggle Bug Gothita. Down it goes. That might level up Hop. I hope it does. Let's see. It does. That's nice. Hop grew to level 22. Who's going to send out Hatina? I'm not going to send out Rocky. Because I believe Hatina... It might be Psychic Fairy, actually. This is a risk. If I remember it correctly, I think it's Psychic Fairy. So, Acid should be super effective. I believe Poison and Steel are the two super effective moves against it. And I think it's neutral against Psychic, so... Hopefully I'm right about this. Nope, I'm just effective. Okay. So we're gonna use Nuzzle then. And I just realized it's Psychic type, so that might not be the best move to send out a Poison type, but... I believe that Rocky can live this. Rocky cannot live this. I forgot. So Rocky is legit just useless in Nil Evolves. Okay. Figured that might have been the case, but yeah. Okay, well, we got Sharp. I forgot that we got Sucker Punch on it. It's not like the best move because it's not physical attacker, though our high physical attack nature does help. Should be using an attacking move. Yeah, it's not going to one-shot. That was a special move. Wood physical, it's not. But that's fine. We can use this. Now, we're not going to use Sucker Punch again just in case it uses something else. We're going to just use Water Pulse to guarantee the knockout here. Nice hit, and down goes Hatina. Who's the last Pokemon he has? I do not remember. Queen levels up. We'll take that. We'll take that. Get it closer to getting those two good order moves. Ponyta. This is the Psychic Ponyta. This is the Galarian Ponyta. Not everyone hates one of my team like that. Excellent, bro. He's giving me a compliment? Wow. So we're going to Sucker Punch it. This will be super effective as long as it's actually attacking me. Yep, it is. Huge damage. We'll take that. Confusion. That's going to do, like, a lot, but it's not going to knock me out unless it's a crit. It wouldn't even knock me off as a crit. Wow. And once again, just in case it doesn't use an attacking move, we're going to use Water Pulse, and that will knock out the Ponyta. Down it goes. Easy win. Sucks that we didn't gain XP for Rocky. Rocky would have leveled up, but, you know, mistakes are made is what it is. Down goes Bede again. I should let you win. Okay, buddy. You believe that. You just lack talent. Okay. The league card, we'll take that. I would look at it, because I know you can look at the back of it for stuff, but I just do not care. Speaking of do not care, I should head back over to heal my Pokemon. I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna heal here because we still got a couple potions that we're just gonna use them. We're gonna use them on Queen. And we got a Hop and we got Queen. Now, ooh, I should have actually... Nah, I think we're still gonna be dealing with a lot of rock types, I would imagine, since we're in a mine, so we're gonna start with Sharp. I would start with Hop, but... Again, I think we're probably going to see a decent amount of those. Ooh, who's that? Is that the Galarian Stunfisk? Yes, it is. I didn't know what that was at first. I forgot that Stunfisk was in this game like this, but we do not care. Good. I think OG Stunfisk has like a Arena Trap or something like that. Please be rock types. That'd be nice. If it's not, that's bad. Or ground, that's fine also. And only be one Pokemon. Okay, that is going to be one shot. That is like fire, rock. That is going to be annihilated, barring it has sturdy, which I don't know if it does. And that's the only Pokemon. That's huge. So, Carkol, you are gone. Yep, easy W there. Now, this will level up Rocky, which is going to be nice. Again, we got to get Rocky, I think, level 35 for it to evolve, so we're going to be stuck with this Toxel for a while. But hey, as long as it can get some XP, maybe at some point it'll live a hit and we can get a Nuzzle off. That'd be huge, but we'll see. What is this? 3 Dusk Balls. Again, really nice Pokeballs to get. Probably not going to see anything in here that I want, but if there is something, it'll be nice. Can't go over there. I saw a Gastrodon over there. That's cool. Grip Claw. Ooh, okay. You know, I would say, oh no, we got rid of Bind, but like, dude, a move like Bind that has such a low accuracy. I say low as in 85, but I mean, it's like the joke. If it's not 150, yeah. Probably going to be 2 or 3 Pokemon here, I'd assume. Let's see. Water Pulse. Does it one-shot? Like saying, does it have Sturdy? No, it does not. Okay, good. Easy. Unless they change Sturdy in this generation, because I haven't, like, noticed any Sturdy, but I think Sturdy's still here. Timber, we will switch for Timber. I would imagine it probably does have Rock Tomb, but I would just hope it doesn't. We'll just use Gust, and again, I don't think Timber with Rock Tomb is going to one-shot me, even though it's 4 times effective. I would assume Gust has a chance of one-shotting here, but I don't think so. If it does, it's because of the Sharp Beak. So let's see. And it's one-shot. That's huge. That's why we healed Queen up. Well, not why, because it didn't matter, but still. Huge gain from XP. It is annoying we didn't get a ton of other stuff, but, you know, hey. Hopefully we get a couple more levels in here before we find the gym leader. I forgot his name already. Team Yell. Oh, no. Gotta battle them again. Time to easily win this. Please be a double battle. Okay. Oh, not this kind. I wanted to be a different kind of double battle, but whatever. So, time to double battle these guys. This should be really easy. I forgot to laugh, bruh. This will be so easy. We're just gonna spam Water Pulse probably, and that'll be so easy. So let's do this. Yeah, but it's a double battle, that's what I thought. So Water Pulse should be able to two-shot pretty much everything, even though it's got a line new now. Obviously, those not the fully evolved because they changed it to where it's also obstacle in this game, but whatever. Oh, we're still stuck dealing with Hop, so using Wooloo first. So we'll just use this on the Thievul. Better to just use this, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Hit moves that hit multiple targets do a bit less damage or something like that. Just gonna use Water Pulse. Even if I'm wrong, is what it is. We're still gonna knock it out. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Ooh, that hurts. That's not what I want to see. That's... Please knock that out. Oh, it's not gonna. Wooloo, you're so weak. I need you to knock it out. I don't want to risk using Water Pulse on that. Ooh, this sucks. We're gonna use Swift here. I don't want to. It should still knock out the Evil, I hope. Yes, okay, even with the special attack drop, we still got the knockout. That is annoying that we get hit by Snarl there. New level up Sharp, though. That was nice. Down goes Hop. I mean, Wooloo. I'm so used to my Wooloo. Hopefully he sends out a good Pokemon here. Okay, Liepard is what it is. I'm probably going to have to just sack Sharp, sadly. Hopefully Reboot does some good damage against one of these. Again, just for the sake of it, I'm just going to use Swift again. Nice, nice. Did some nice damage. Fury Swipes. Ooh, please be to it. Yes. Nice. Don't use Snarl. I don't know if it has Snarl. I know that the Evil did. Hopefully this one doesn't, because that'd be nice. Because then we'll Water Pulse the other one. Okay, it's using it on Reboot. So we will Water Pulse the Liepard since we outspeed, which will be huge. And even if it doesn't, that means that... And yep, I was about to say, he'll outspeed, he'll knock it out. And so then we still use Water Pulse. Better move. We'll use it on the Zigzagoon. And now they're down to only one Pokemon, or one trainer having Pokemon. Triple level up. We'll take that. I believe this is the status move one, right? Affecting the user's party. Yeah, that's a move we will take. I'm gonna get rid of Bug Bite. I don't think it's just... There's not too many scenarios where that move has really been useful aside from one-shotting. But like I said, even though it does more damage, it's one of those where the special attack drop is just so beneficial. So we'll do that. Nice. Still knock that line in. That's actually huge. We'll take that. And Hop levels up, so that's a quad level up, essentially. Pancham, not anything super effective against that with Sharp, obviously, but again, we'll just Water Pulse. We should outspeed, and then hopefully Reboot outspeeds and does a lot of damage. I don't know if it'll live with the special attack drop. It might go down because we leveled up. Yeah, I honestly wouldn't be shocked. That's only because we leveled up, gained a little bit more special attack stat. But we'll take that. Sharp did not level up, but we already got the one level up, so that's huge. W fight. We got 4 total levels. That's really nice. Easy win right there. So down goes Team Yell in a double battle. Team Yell will leave quietly once we're beaten. A W, guys. They lose and they say, alright, we're done. Where could Kabu? That's what his name is. Okay, so we gotta keep going. Again, annoying, but they gotta make you go around in a circle somehow. There's that fully evolved. That's the one that I forgot Nessa had. Let's see, what's this? Bag of soft sand again gets a... Ooh, that's the ground type booster. Don't have any ground type moves, so it's not useful now, but it could be in the future. Ooh. We got healed. That's huge. This guy I don't think is going to... I'm going to start with Queen, honestly. I don't think this guy's going to have rock types. I think he's... Because he's not, you know, a worker class trainer. Hopefully this is the right call. Ooh, it is. Rail Staff. It might be Steel, honestly. Ooh, ground. I should have stuck with, you know who. Yeah, it is what it is. Okay, so what are we going to use here? It's probably going to have a rock type move. I'm just going to... Let's see how much damage Slash does. Ooh, I don't like that. That's bad. That's not good. Attack boost and accuracy boost, right? Yep, okay. Attack boost. That's fine. Huge W Slash. Hopefully he uses Home Claws again. Rapid Spin is not going to do that much. Yeah, even with the attack boost, that's just not a great move against it. I mean, Vespiquen is a mini tank. I think the base stat is like 100 in both stats for the defensive stats, so we'll take that. Might even be higher, honestly. But we'll get the W there on the Drillbur. Now we got to knock out the other one. Who is it going to be? Onyx. You know what? We got to try and get Hop leveled up soon. Hop is literally one level away. Try to get a double during this part. So we're going to send out Hop. Ooh, no, it's the wrong call. I just should have sent out Sharp. I forgot. Onyx's defense stat is like really good, and its special defense stat is like really bad. But this should still do at least some... Ooh, that hurts even more. Okay, so it's going to lower its speed, so I'm going to outspeed now, which is nice, because that's like one of the better stats about Onyx versus Steelix is the speed. So it is what it is. This will still deal, hopefully, at least a 4th, though I don't even know if it'll do that much. Ooh, it did not. Yeah, we are swapping immediately. I am not dealing with this. We are just going to go to Sharp, and Sharp's going to knock it out with Water Pulse in a one-shot. Yeah, if I'd thought about that for a second more, I would have just sent out Sharp anyway because the defense stat being as high as it is. But yeah, Rock Slide's not going to do too much. It's going to do like, what, 15 damage? Oh, I forgot it's not very effective. I thought it was not very effective against water. I forgot about that. I'm just so used to certain matchups in the old games, and I know this wasn't one of them, but I don't know. The Steel type change really screwed with me because of a lot of things changed with Steel type, and it just makes me think that other types were different too, even when they weren't. I would beat the Rail Staff guy. We got closer leveling up Wooloo. Again, Hop is about to evolve, which would be really nice to have a much better water or normal type. Sand Tomb. That's a nice one. Again, we could put that on somebody and use Soft Sand. We could, because I don't think that move gets affected by Grip Claw. I think Grip Claw is just Bind and Wrap. It might be other ones. I'll probably look it up. Don't tell me he wants to battle. It's just finding him, right? Okay, yeah, I found him. He's gonna take care of him, right? Okay, beat him easily. We were trying to cheer it on. Okay. And boost morale somewhere else. What a great duo of guys right there. So, easy, found Kabu. That's nice. Now we can go do the gym battle. I believe that's the next thing we do. Maybe there's one other thing we have to do, but I don't know. He's gonna give us Water type Pokemon go out with perfect opponents. Is he going to give us his lead card? Please don't tell me I have to go to the hotel again. It's just so boring, but we'll see. Look at him jogging off. I don't remember if that's his ace, but if it is, that's gonna be such a free win. This is why we get a starter like Sharp the Sobble, because this makes this battle so easy when we do it. This will be next part, I guess. Oh, we have to go to the end. Oh, do we have another route we have to go through? Oh, we do. Oh, okay. Yeah, Pokejobs, of course. Yeah, hopefully there's not too many trainers here. Again, need to try to... Ooh, Noctowl. Honestly, I don't know. I wouldn't be against either a Coughing or a Noctowl. I did not mean to face that. Who was that? Slanded. I'm not catching you. I don't know if that's a female or male. I don't care. Either way, I'm not catching it. I'm not a huge Salazzle fan, so it doesn't really matter to me either way. It's a male anyway. I think it has the red pattern in the middle. Oh, we didn't know. Okay, that's good. Don't poison. Really? 2 in a row? Nice. So we're just not running away from a little Slanded. I was about to say 3 in a row. I don't know, Coughing would be cool, but we already have a Poison type. I think that's what it is at the end of the day. We already have a Poison type, so... You're not going to do it. Let's change Hop to be our party leader here. This should hopefully get us to evolve. That'd be a nice way to end the part. Yeah, if we didn't already have Toxel, I probably would catch a Coughing. I never used Wheezing or Coughing. I think this is the game that has Galarian Wheezing, right? I think it's this one, not a Scarlet and Violet, but either way, Wheezing would be cool to use, but I'm not going to do it when I already have this, you know. I don't think we outspeed it, but we might. Let's just see. Either way, Headbutt's just a much better move. Yep, we outspeed. That's huge. Please flinch. It did not flinch. That's not going to do too much. Oh, that's huge. We're going to be able to, like, 4-shot this. If we can get at least one flinch, that'd be nice. Really? Okay. So, they roared. Who's coming out? Please don't be Toxel. Okay. We'll just use Slash here. I believe that's the correct call here, is to use Slash. We have really not faced a Yamper before? Wow, I just realized that. Because you can tell, because if you faced a Pokemon before, it'll show you, like, effective, super effective, not very effective, in case you haven't noticed. I'm shocked you haven't faced a Yamper yet. That's actually really astonishing. Sharp leveled up, that's nice. Swoobat. Again, we're just going to use Hop, try to get some XP. This is not going to be enough to evolve Hop, but it's going to be enough to get, like, let's see, probably about half of what we need, maybe a third. I would hope half, we'll see. I do like how they all use different balls, because that's I believe I just saw was a luxury ball they threw, which is cool. Okay, it did more than I thought. We might have to swap here. Oh, we're definitely swapping. We are not risking this. So we're just going to send in the Sharp. Sharp's going to tank whatever hit or attack they do. Then we're going to Water Pulse, and Water Pulse will knock it out. What are they going to use? Confusion? No, literally nothing. And by nothing, I mean it's going to do like 15 damage. Okay, Swoobat does a lot more damage than I thought. I should have used Sucker Punch. I really should have. Ooh, I really should have. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. If this thing lives, I'm just going to Sucker Punch, and it's win because we have a... Oh, doesn't matter. Priority Sucker Punch, not needed, though I should have used it. Is what it is, though. Oh, we did level up because Swoobat gives that much XP. That's huge. We're going to evolve Hop. That's a cool way. I think we're probably going to end the episode here. And that is a good way to end the episode, getting Hop to evolve. Our second fully evolved Pokemon. Which I will say, the fact that this takes longer than Combi is absurd. I mean, that's like anti-power creep. Like, Vespiquen being at like level 21, I think it was, is absurd compared to this. Like, no offense to Double, but like, come on. I believe Double still has the same ability. It should be Fluffy, right? Which will, again, we know we talked about it a few parts ago, Fluffy will make him basically useless in this gym because Fire-type moves will deal double damage. But it'll make physical moves better, which is why even at a Fighting-type gym, it's actually, like, really solid because you just tank hits with Double. Okay, we have this trainer to beat. I think that's probably it. Okay, so I guess we're going to do one more with Double. See what Double can do. Again, we're going to get to the city. We're not going to go in the inn yet. We're going to save that for the next part. I believe there's nothing too much else we have to do. I think there might be like one little thing, but I'd assume that's pretty much just like bing, bang, boom. Once we get there, we can do the gym and do our third badge. Intimidate, that sucks. Going to lower our attack. We're evolved, so should outspeed, I'd hope. Yes, we do. Headbutt, okay. I know I said the animations were pretty good in a few episodes ago. That's still a good animation, but I'm using Headbutt, so why is it a rear kick, you know? That's going to do, like, nothing. Literally no damage. Look at that. It's 5 damage from a Growlithe, 1 level below me. That's Fluffy right there. If it wasn't for Fluffy, that would have done, like, a little bit more, you know, double, but whatever. Down goes Growlithe. We'll take it. So Toxel's still not that close to evolving. It will probably be another, like, 5 parts till it evolves. It might even be more than that, which will suck, but whatever. Let's keep going. Genius Feather. Okay, I just don't care. I know it's pretty much all feathers. It's like Gen 5 with the bridges and the ducklet stuff. So let's head over to the inn, but not go in it yet. So there is the inn, right? I believe this is the inn. So we will go in there next part. Let me confirm that this is what we have to do next. Yes, it is. So we're going to end this part here. I think this is a pretty good part overall. We got to the next gym leader town. I believe that's all you have to do is go to the end. We now have a double, which is really nice. So evolving that is huge. Sand Tomb, I don't think we can learn any Pokemon. If I'm going to use any of those moves, it will be Sand Tomb, just because I don't really have any moves that Sand Tomb, you know, works well with. And I don't anyway. And Whirlpool is 85. Okay, Sharp can learn it, but again, it's not worth it. Grip Claw, such as Bind. I think it is any multi-attack. It's just saying Bind in that. But again, it's not worth it with that. Ground type move, don't have any ground type move to put on it. Don't really have any need for that or any of these, but is what it is. Still a solid part to end. Again, this was part 8. Part 9, I would assume, will be the battle against Kabu. We'll see for sure, because I don't remember exactly what else there is. But as always, guys, have a great night.